A spin selling. Spin selling is a revolutionary sales methodology that transforms the traditional hard sell approach into a sophisticated conversation framework. Developed through extensive research of over 3,500 sales calls, it represents one of the most scientifically validated selling techniques. The genius of spin lies in its progressive questioning sequence. It starts with situation questions to understand the current state, like, what system are you currently using? These questions establish context, but should be limited as they don't add much value to the customer. Problem questions then dig deeper to uncover challenges, such as, are you having difficulties meeting production deadlines? This is where the conversation starts to reveal pain points, but spin's real power comes next. Implication questions amplify the problem's impact. How does this delay affect your customer's satisfaction? Or what's the cost of these missed deadlines? These questions help customers realize the full scope of their problems, often revealing issues they hadn't considered. Finally, need payoff questions lead customers to articulate the value of solving these problems. How would it help if you could reduce production time by 50%? This self-discovery process is far more powerful than direct selling because customers convince themselves of the need. Solution selling. Solution selling transforms the sales process from pushing products to solving problems. This methodology focuses on the customer's pain points and desired outcomes rather than product features and specifications. The process begins with thorough problem identification. Unlike traditional selling, solution sellers act like diagnostic physicians, asking probing questions to understand the full scope of the customer's challenges. They look beyond surface-level symptoms to identify root causes and systemic issues. Solution demonstration takes on a consultative approach. Instead of generic product presentations, solutions are demonstrated in the context of the customer's specific situation. This might include customized demonstrations, pilot programs, or case studies of similar situations. The value proposition is then crafted around the specific benefits and outcomes that matter to the customer. This includes quantifiable improvements in key metrics like time saved, cost reduced, or revenue increased. The focus is always on the transformation from current state to desired state. ROI focus provides the final compelling argument. By clearly showing the return on investment through hard numbers and soft benefits, solution sellers help customers justify the purchase decision to all stakeholders involved.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more topics you love.
Consultative selling. Consultative selling elevates the salesperson from order taker to trusted advisor. This approach prioritizes understanding and solving customer problems over immediate sales, often leading to larger, more sustainable business relationships. The foundation begins with a comprehensive needs assessment. Unlike traditional questioning, consultative sellers dig deeper into business objectives, challenges, and future plans. They ask questions that customers themselves might not have considered, helping to uncover hidden opportunities and challenges. Expert guidance is provided through industry knowledge and experience. Consultative sellers position themselves as industry experts who can provide valuable insights beyond their specific product or service. They share market trends, best practices, and potential pitfalls that customers should consider. The relationship-building aspect is crucial and ongoing. Rather than focusing on quick wins, consultative sellers invest time in understanding the customer's business, industry, and personal goals. They maintain regular contact even when there's no immediate sales opportunity. Custom solutions emerge naturally from this deep understanding. Instead of offering standard products, consultative sellers craft tailored solutions that precisely match customer needs, often combining different products or services in unique ways. Challenger sales. Challenger sales revolutionizes traditional selling by pushing back against the customer's existing beliefs and assumptions. This method is based on research showing that high performers in complex sales environments don't just serve customers, they challenge them. The teaching approach is central to this methodology. Challengers bring new insights about how customers can save or make money. They teach customers something valuable about their business that they didn't know, often challenging their current thinking. This isn't just sharing information, it's providing unique perspectives that reframe the customer's understanding. Tailored messaging ensures that insights are relevant to each specific customer and industry. Challengers invest time and understanding their customers' business and industry so deeply that they can speak authoritatively about trends, challenges, and opportunities the customer might have missed. Control of conversation is maintained through constructive tension. Unlike traditional relationship builders who might avoid disagreement, challengers aren't afraid to push back respectfully when they believe the customer's perspective needs adjustment. They maintain command of the discussion while building credibility. Value-based selling. Value-based selling shifts the conversation from price to value creation. This approach focuses on the total economic impact of a solution rather than its immediate cost, making it particularly effective in high-stakes, complex sales environments. The focus on outcomes drives every aspect of the conversation. Instead of discussing features or specifications, value-based sellers concentrate on the specific results their solution will deliver. They quantify improvements in key performance indicators that matter to the customer's business. Business impact is demonstrated through detailed analysis of both direct and indirect benefits. This includes obvious savings or revenue increases, but also extends to less tangible benefits like risk reduction, improved employee satisfaction, or enhanced market positioning. Long-term benefits are emphasized over short-term gains. Value-based sellers help customers understand the complete life cycle value of their solution, including future cost avoidance, scalability benefits, and competitive advantages that compound over time. Cost justification becomes natural when value is properly demonstrated. By showing how the solution's benefits far outweigh its costs, value-based sellers help customers make confident purchasing decisions and defend them to other stakeholders. Relationship selling. Relationship selling prioritizes building strong, lasting connections over quick transactions. This approach recognizes that sustainable business success comes from deep understanding and mutual trust rather than aggressive closing techniques. Trust building is the cornerstone of this methodology. Relationship sellers invest significant time in understanding their customers' businesses, challenges, and personal motivations. They demonstrate reliability by consistently delivering on promises, sharing honest feedback, and maintaining transparency in all dealings. The long-term perspective shapes every interaction. Instead of pushing for immediate sales, relationship sellers focus on creating lasting partnerships. They often forego short-term gains to build stronger, long-term relationships, knowing that trust and loyalty lead to greater success over time. Personal connection goes beyond business relationships. Successful relationship sellers understand their customers as people, not just buyers. They remember personal details, celebrate their customers' successes, and show genuine interest in their well-being beyond the business relationship. Regular engagement maintains and strengthens these relationships. This includes scheduled check-ins, sharing relevant information, and proactive problem-solving, even when there's no immediate sales opportunity. Social selling. Social selling harnesses the power of digital networks to build relationships and influence buying decisions. This modern approach recognizes that buyers now conduct extensive online research before engaging with salespeople, making digital presence crucial for sales success. Social media engagement goes beyond simply posting content. Successful social sellers actively participate in industry conversations, share valuable insights, and engage with prospects' content meaningfully. They build their personal brand as industry experts while staying visible to their target audience. Online networking is strategic and purposeful. Rather than connecting randomly, social sellers identify key decision-makers and influencers in their target organizations. They join relevant groups, participate in online discussions, and share valuable content that positions them as thought leaders. Content sharing focuses on adding value rather than direct selling. By sharing industry insights, trend analysis, and solution-oriented content, social sellers establish credibility and attract prospects naturally. They become trusted advisors before any formal sales conversation begins. Digital relationship building follows a sophisticated nurturing process. Through consistent interaction and value provision, social sellers maintain visibility and build trust over time, making eventual sales conversations more natural and effective. Sandler Selling System. The Sandler selling system turns traditional selling upside down by emphasizing qualification and mutual commitment. This system removes typical sales pressure by creating an equal business relationship between buyer and seller. Qualification focus is paramount in the Sandler system. Rather than rushing to present solutions, Sandler practitioners invest heavily in determining whether there's a genuine fit. They're not afraid to disqualify prospects early if the match isn't right, saving time and resources for better opportunities. Mutual commitment is established through clear agreements at each stage. Both parties agree on next steps, timelines, and expectations. This upfront contract approach eliminates common sales games and creates transparency in the process. Pain point discovery is conducted through sophisticated questioning techniques. SANDLER sellers dig deep to uncover emotional and practical pain points, understanding that people buy emotionally and justify logically. They help prospects articulate their pain clearly before discussing solutions. The no-pressure approach distinguishes SANDLER from traditional selling. By positioning themselves as equals rather than subordinates, and by being willing to walk away from unqualified opportunities, SANDLER practitioners create respect and avoid typical sales resistance. Cold Calling 2.0. Cold Calling 2.0 transforms traditional cold calling into a strategic, research-based approach. This modern methodology recognizes that successful prospecting requires preparation, targeting, and value provision rather than high-volume, random calling. The research-based approach begins long before the first call. Sellers investigate their prospects' companies, industries, and specific challenges. They identify trigger events like leadership changes, expansions, or market shifts that create opportunities for their solutions. Targeted prospecting focuses on prospects most likely to benefit from the solution. Instead of calling everyone in an industry, sellers identify specific companies and decision-makers where their value proposition aligns with current needs or challenges. Value-first messaging replaces traditional sales pitches. Initial contacts focus on sharing relevant insights or information valuable to the prospect, regardless of whether they buy. This positions the seller as a knowledgeable resource rather than just another salesperson. Strategic timing involves reaching out when prospects are most likely to be receptive. This includes both time of day and stage in the buying cycle, often triggered by specific events or changes in the prospect's business environment. Account-based selling. Account-based selling is a sophisticated approach that treats each major account as its own market. This strategic methodology recognizes that significant B2B sales require orchestrated engagement across multiple stakeholders and decision-makers. Target account focus begins with careful selection of high-value prospects. Rather than pursuing every opportunity, account-based sellers concentrate resources on accounts with the highest potential return. This selection process considers factors like account size, growth potential, strategic fit, and likelihood of success. The personalized approach involves creating custom strategies for each account. Every interaction is tailored to the specific account's industry, challenges, and business objectives. Contents, presentations, and proposals are customized to address the unique needs and preferences of key stakeholders. Multi-stakeholder engagement recognizes that complex B2B decisions involve multiple decision-makers. Account-based sellers map out the entire decision-making unit, understanding each stakeholder's role, influence, and personal motivations. They build relationships at multiple levels within the organization. Strategic planning takes a long-term view of account development. Instead of focusing on individual transactions, account-based sellers create comprehensive plans for growing and maintaining strategic accounts over time. Conceptual selling. Conceptual selling shifts focus from products to ideas and outcomes. This sophisticated approach recognizes that customers don't buy products or services, they buy into concepts that solve their problems or achieve their goals. The concept before product principle is fundamental. Instead of leading with product features, conceptual sellers first establish a compelling vision of what's possible. They help customers envision a better future state before discussing specific solutions. Strategic questioning guides customers through a discovery process. Rather than telling customers what they need, conceptual sellers ask carefully crafted questions that help customers discover needs themselves. This self-discovery creates stronger buy-in and commitment. Vision building becomes a collaborative process. Conceptual sellers work with customers to create a shared vision of success. This involves understanding not just current problems but future aspirations and potential opportunities. The future-focused approach extends beyond immediate needs. Conceptual sellers help customers anticipate and prepare for future challenges and opportunities. They position their solutions as strategic investments in future success rather than tactical fixes for current problems. The Miller-HEIMAN method. The Miller-HEIMAN method provides a systematic approach to complex B2B sales. This strategic methodology offers structured processes and tools for understanding, planning, and winning major opportunities. Strategic analysis begins with a comprehensive evaluation of the sales opportunity. Using tools like the Blue Sheet, sellers analyze the customer's buying process, decision criteria, and competitive position. This analysis identifies strengths to leverage and gaps to address. Blue Sheet planning provides a documented strategy for winning complex sales. This tool captures key information about the opportunity, including decision makers, competitive position, and required actions. It serves as both a planning document and a communication tool for sales teams. Decision process mapping tracks how and why customers make buying decisions. This includes understanding formal and informal power structures, identifying key influencers, and documenting decision criteria. This mapping helps sellers align their approach with the customer's buying process. The win-win focus ensures sustainable success. Rather than pushing for short-term wins, Miller-HEIMAN practitioners seek solutions that create lasting value for both parties. This approach builds trust and creates opportunities for future business.